I got some of that coconut flaxseed porridge with gluten-free oats, flax seeds, raisins, sunflower seeds, and a bit of roasted butternut seeds. Looking very good. You're probably going to see a lot of this angle because the lighting at like midday onwards is the best this way. So yeah, as you can see, very hot day by the lights. Maybe that gives you an indication, but it is very hot. Yesterday was in the 30s. I'm gonna make my smoothie quickly. I just finished all the dishes. You might see them in the back there. And yeah, I did some washing, folding and washing. So productive day, plus with the gym this morning and the run. It's been a powerful week. Gonna rest tomorrow, and then Saturday I'm gonna go for a hike, and then a birthday gathering later in the day, and Sunday hopefully nothing, and editing. I've been wanting to edit every day this week, but I haven't. Work has been busy, and then after work I'm doing house stuff, or in between work I'm doing stuff for the house, plus my lunch is dedicated to housework, or going for a walk, or running errands, going to the gym, and then I'm getting early nights so I can get 8 hours. So yeah, I don't want to compromise on my sleep or my exercise, and then that leaves me very little room for other things. Unfortunately, I've noticed that, so still working on it. Yeah, a goal of mine this year was to watch less things, like even if it's YouTube or a series or movies. So a lot of my time went to that last year, and I have been better this year. Make a point to like do the things I need to do instead of watching things, you know what I mean? Create instead of consume. Got my dates. I got some nuts. So cashews, macadamias, almonds, raw. My bananas, I'm gonna pop these in with a little bit of cinnamon, and then a little bit of water. I've got the soaked peanuts here, so I'll strain those, and then yeah, that with the water, cinnamon, blend it up, then throw this in with a bit of dates, maybe some extra nuts, but I haven't soaked these, so probably not. Okay, and there we have it, all done. It's looking good. My straw, snack. Good morning. It's around 7:30 on a Friday, and taking a nice slow walk. Today is a rest day. I felt it when I woke up. My body was like, I want to rest. Because four strength training sessions, technically 3 runs, but let's say 2 runs, because it was 2 gym and back. Just can't count that as 1. Yeah, got some sweet melon, getting the day started, about to head into a meeting, and then probably gonna make some of that coconut flaxseed porridge afterwards. Okay, I've got the smoothie done. I just realized I didn't vlog much after my walk. It's like halfway through the day, and breakfast was sweet melon. It's very nice. And some of that flaxseed coconut porridge you keep seeing me eat. It's so convenient, but also healthy. I could probably make it for cheaper if I just replicate the ingredients, buy in bulk. Yeah, I'll think about that. But then I snacked on some mixed raw nuts, some dates, an apple. Trying to keep my water intake up today. Quite thirsty. Keen for some fresh pressed juice. I need a juicer, by the way. And yeah, just made that smoothie over there. Oh, which way? That way. And I'm probably gonna go for a walk now because I haven't been out the house. I've literally been non-stop working. Got so much done, but yeah, there's only so much productivity that comes out of you if you don't take breaks. So I'm gonna take a break, get some air. Then I got another big meeting, and then it's end of day. So I'll probably start mentally shutting off after this last big meeting. Yeah, the walk's going nice and relaxed. I'm gonna make it back in time to help Shelly get her papers and stuff for her learner's lesson. It's her last lesson, and then she writes her drivers on the 7th of March. So yeah, hopefully she can get everything she needs out of this. See if that makes a difference. Nope. So yeah, and then decide what I want for lunch. I don't know if I'm gonna have leftover pasta or if I should have the smoothie. I'll see. My gut's saying have the pasta now because then it's time to digest. But I also just would prefer to eat raw, as you guys know, so torn. And it's not like the pasta's like completely bad. It's spelt pasta with lentils and what else is in there? Corn, onion, bunch of things, but yeah. Drakensberg, yeah. It is lunchtime. Hike is done. The light. I fell a bit on the hike on the way down. I had to find a place to go to the toilet and then had to go up high in the bush, and on the way down it was very slippery and I fell into like a super spiky, prickly plant. Got me all along my arm. I don't know how well you can see that. But yeah, it's a lot. It's burning. But I cleaned it with some rubbing alcohol. Sure, so many people smoke cigarettes here. It's insane. Everyone's smoking. Okay, back from everything. Hike went well. As you saw, went to get my smoothie. Got the news about this lifestyle home situation. Fed Shelly, her massage and all of that went well. I just went to go get some treats from Schecter's Raw and then came back, showered really quickly, went straight to the friends for the birthday gathering, which was really cool and short and sweet. Now we're back home. Power was unexpectedly out, like load shedding just got instituted out of nowhere, so waited a bit there and power's back on now. So yeah, heated some leftover pasta. Gonna eat that, maybe a bit of that muffin that I bought, and then just chill the rest of the night. I'm so drained. Body's like, I need to rest. Morning, Sunday, 11 a.m. Got back from a nice walk. Slept in a bit later than usual, and I'm resting again today because my Achilles has been a bit sore on my left foot. I don't know if it's from the shoes that I walk in because they're quite old. I should probably get new walking shoes. But yeah, we're going to go to the beach today just for a little bit. Get out and about. Maybe take the car for a wash because it really needs to be washed. And I got my breakfast. Flaxseed coconut porridge. Head to the beach. Got a little Vita reward from Discovery, courtesy of Vitality. Also gonna get my Kauai smoothie. There's a massive Kauai here at Eden. And we're getting the car washed, so yeah, trying to find the best lighting for this, but look at the beach, looking beautiful. I'm gonna also take Shelly to go to Ontaisi to get her mussels. She's never been there, so she's gonna be keen, and yeah, then come back to a clean car. So we're trying to buy time. I'm actually going to go get a smoothie now as well, just because this load shedding is so unexpected, so we won't be able to cook or like make anything. And then maybe go get some fruit as well. And check it. Yeah. Nice chilled day. Shelly really enjoyed her Ontaisi mussels. Out of 10, 8. Hey, good morning. My phone is like got a small box and then a big white box around that. I don't know if it's because the lighting is bad or just warming the car up. It's just past 6 in the morning, so I'm out a bit later than usual, but on my way to the gym. Didn't vlog much. Could have vlogged a lot more this weekend, but some nice time with Shelly and I. So yeah, yesterday we just tried to evade load shedding. It's going to happen again today, stage 4 from 8 to 10 and 4 to 6, so need to work around that. I'm going to look at starting to edit the next video, either an older one or a recent one, but I did delete the files that I use, so that saved like a bit of space, 7 gigs on my Google Drive, but yeah, the video is 8 gigs, so it's crazy. I think it's because of the music. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. Back from the gym, finished showering. It's actually time to start the day. Power's about to go off now from 8 to 10:30, then again from 4 to 6:30. So got the UPS set up there. I've got the laptop. I can relocate now if I need to. I'm gonna cut a nice big sweet melon there in the background as breakfast. Then probably get out and walk for the day sometime, because if I stay inside too long I just get cranky, and I prefer to be moving and having fresh air. Did some biceps and back. Mainly seated dumbbell curls, but like very slow eccentric movements. And then I did a bunch of dead hangs, bunch of straight leg raises, and then I did some lateral pull downs, also very slow eccentric. And I don't know what the one is where you're sitting on the machine and you're pulling it to you like that. I don't know what that is. But it's also back, so yeah. I wish I could do some leg press, but they were both taken, so I'll have to do that tomorrow. This is massive. Look at the size of my hand. A lot of sweet melon. This thing is full. The bowl is overflowing, and obviously we got this little bit over here as well. So I'm gonna finish that. Have this. I got my peanut soaking here. Did buy some fruit yesterday. Need more limes. Then later I'm gonna make my smoothie when the power comes back on. Okay, I've got the flaxseed coconut porridge with some dates and a little bit of gluten-free oats, linseeds, cashew nut pieces, and I think sunflower seeds, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Heated a bit of cooked food, so switching it up a little bit. Shelly made some nice, like a bean curry-ish. I don't know how well you can see that. And, I did my smoothie. So just made this fresh. So I was asking myself, should I turn for the light? Should I keep going raw? Because yesterday was full raw, and this morning up until now, it's 2 p.m., still raw. But I need to get an early supper meal. And I figured, okay, cooked food takes a bit longer for me to digest. So let me eat some cooked food, and that'll, prolong the digestion while I'm out and about after work, getting spring water, dropping Shelly at her grandparents, and then I'll go back to fetch her, come back home. There won't be time to eat. So it makes more sense to do that. And then I can save the smoothie for tomorrow and maybe the next day even. And then I'm also going to make my tea. Honeybush. Every time I record videos and there's pictures in the back here, it always picks up that she's in the video. That's funny. Yeah, quickly did the last bit of dishes that were there. I packed a bunch away, but obviously I made more this morning. I've got bedding hanging around the house. You can see there's some, and there was more on the door here and on the other door. So yeah, I've been a busy morning and I'm struggling with the lighting. Just need to drain the washing machine before I leave, and then it's going to be lots of traffic. So need to mentally prepare for that. So I was going to go out soon, so just finishing an episode, yeah. Nick Bear. If I get hungry for a snack, there is a bit more spelt bread. Might as well keep the cooked food. I've found once I eat cooked food at any part of my day, if I go back to a smoothie or fruit or something like that, anything raw, it just doesn't sit well. I get gassy and stuff because raw food digests at a faster rate, so that food is trying to pass the cooked food. This is how I understand it and what I've learned and seen and studied in other people who are raw or who've kind of double dabbling, and also tested it on myself. So yeah, I kind of make up my mind that's why I chose this meal, because probably not going to eat more. If I do, it'll be much later, 7 p.m, and I'll have an apple before bed or something like that, if I really, really want to. Okay, wrapped up for the day. It's just past 5. As you can see, I got my bottles ready. It doesn't look the best, but it's a very windy day, so I don't want to try to carry this all down by myself, because it's 3 flights of stairs. I got 1, 2, 3, 25 liters. I've got a 10 liter here, my water bottle for the car, and then this trolley, which is super helpful. Good morning. It is just past 6. I was up maybe 15 minutes ago. I'm ready in the car. That's because I went to bed a bit later. Yesterday didn't really end well, in the sense of went to the spring to try and get some water. Hope this lighting is going to be fine. Went to the spring to try and get some water, and there were these massive lines and people obviously breaking the rules with way more than 25 liters per person. Some even had like, I'd say easily over 100 liters or more. And then when I finally got to one of the spots, I saw there were no taps, and I need a tap because of how big my bottle is. The mouthpiece of my bottle is big, and the space or the distance between where the water comes out and where it needs the bottle is quite far. Anyway, so yeah, then when I tried, it didn't work. Like, I had to hold the bottle at like a weird angle, and the water's trickling down the wall, and the wall had like algae and dirt and stuff like that. So I just started like asking myself, what am I doing? And then also I saw people like cutting bottles in half to invert them and use that as like a funnel. But I didn't want to do that. I don't know whose bottles those are and what they use them for. So yeah, I quickly started making up my mind that it's not meant to be. But it was quite a mission getting into town to fetch Shelly, and then getting to drop her off at her ma, and then go to the spring. That all took like almost an hour and a half, I think, maybe more. And it's because the traffic was so bad, and then for that to happen just felt a bit deflating. So yeah, I didn't vlog much because it was all also chaotic. I had to get back to Shelly, tell her like, you know, plans change and go fetch her. But at least she had some time there, because I did need to buy time to go to the toilet as well while I was at the spring. I had to go find a public bathroom just to go pee. And yeah, then got home. There wasn't much time. It was after 8 p.m. So today I'm gonna have to go to a water shop, which I haven't done in a few, I want to say at least over a year. It's almost 8 a.m. Had some nice sweet melon now quickly. I still have some. Yeah, gym went really well. Load shedding though, so everything was a bit DIY. Obviously, no power. Power is still out, waiting for it to come back on. And yeah, I did incline chest press, a bunch of those. I did the supine chest press. I did the incline leg press, and I did a bunch of tricep pulls. And then I also did tricep pushes. Yeah, so chest and tri, bit of legs. I also did some straight leg raises and dead hangs. Those like I sprinkle those in every workout really. Okay, trying this again. Just got back. Well, I was back from my lunch, but when was I back? An hour ago now. Wow. I got back. I was so busy in my lunch, and then straight into a meeting. So yeah, it's been a very, very busy day. I went to go get the spring water. I got some stuff from the shops, like a bunch of fruit and a few staples from Nature's Deli for my, soaps and things like that. So let me give you a view of that. Got a bunch of bananas. I got some dates. Got my limes, apples, sweet melon. Here's my soaps. Let me show you a few. I got a bunch of these. Let's do that. So there's olive oil, coconut oil, there's chamomile rooibos, geranium poppy seed, more shea butter, and I got an active greens. Oh, this stuff is amazing, but it's so expensive. And then I got my green powder, which I haven't had in over a month. This has a lot of things as well. A bunch of grass mix, sea vegetables, algae. It's just kind of like a cheaper version of this, which is all organic. And if you can see there and pause all these ingredients, it's insane what's in here. But this tastes so good. Got a big thing of 100% peanut butter. As you know, I've been loving this porridge, so I got 2 of them just for convenience. And I got 2 macadamia nut milks. Then I also got my water. So I got 80, excuse the washing, I got 80 liters of spring water. Yeah, so it's been a busy day. Okay, got back from the shops again. Just a recap of things I got: some coconut cream, coconut milk. I got the Sweet Dreams tea, which will go with the other tea I have. Sunflower seeds, pitted dates, pumpkin seeds, a bunch of mixed raw nuts, which is cashews, macadamias, almonds. I got a thing of sauerkraut, some citrus because I haven't had citrus in a while, and then a sourdough bread. I rinsed the melon. I packed all my fruit here and some other fruit there. Yeah, that's about it. Sure, it's been a day, but got all of this done. Bunch of stuff from the shops, as you saw, and packed a lot of it away. I just need to skin some more peanuts in prep for the next smoothie I need to make. Let me take that out. Actually, I have enough here. That's about a handful, so I can soak that for my next one, but I want to be ahead by at least 1 handful. I'm going to wind down. It's about 6:30. I'm probably going to also make myself a porridge for supper as something light. Maybe some nuts and dates and peanut butter. Yeah, that'll probably be it. Lighting's not the best. I should probably face that way, but I've got a fairly faster run, kind of like a threshold run this morning. I'm going to see how the run goes. I wanted to do something chilled, but then Garmin said they suggest this. So I was like, okay, let me try a suggested workout that's kind of like more structured. I haven't done one with different intervals. So yeah, I got a 39-minute workout. I think the first 10 minutes at 5:20, and then 19 minutes at 4:20, and then the last few at 5:20 again. Okay, run is complete. I did a Garmin suggested workout, as I said, and I pretty much hit everything as intended. First 10 minutes was around just under 5:20. Then it was a 4:20 for 9 minutes after that, which I think I hit perfectly. I think it was like 4:19 per kilometer. Total average pace was 4.4 throughout the whole workout. 39 minutes and 4 seconds, and the workout was suggested at that it's 39 minutes, so it was 4 seconds longer, maybe, to end the workout. 8.3 kilometers, and my average heart rate was, its lighting is gone. Average heart rate was 159, so decent. Actually quite happy with that. My Achilles was a bit sore in the beginning, but It's not that bad now. We'll see when I rest how it feels. Okay, I've got water here. I'm gonna try something new. There's some electrolyte. Got given a free sample yesterday. That's what's inside of it. Not incredibly bad. There's a few things that I'm like, but let's see how it works. And that's what it looks like. It's not bad, it's just I wouldn't buy it. I'm ready for the day ahead. Excuse the gown behind me. I've got some sweet melon, as you can see, and I've also, for after that second breakfast, I've got the porridge, the famous porridge to keep me fueled for the day. Okay, I'm soaking the handful of peanuts and some pumpkin seeds. Feels in. I didn't vlog, obviously, it's in the ocean. Maybe I'll get to that level with the GoPro sometime soon. But we were in for about 10 minutes and more of a dip than a swim. It was very nice, very pleasant. I'm glad we did it. I really didn't want to do it, to be honest. But today was like 32 degrees Celsius, so I think we deserved a little swim. She bumped into some neighbors in the area. I saw them on my run this morning. They saw me, and then I saw them here now at the beach, which is also funny. But anyways, I didn't vlog much today, but I had some more leftovers for lunch. I had a bunch of meetings at work, a super busy day at work. This whole week is pretty busy so far. So I need to find time to just do some things that aren't work related and not focus so much on work. And obviously edit. I'm waiting on this whole situation with the couch. It's still, they haven't got back to me. Trying to think if there's anything else I didn't touch on that happened today. Just wish I took more breaks, really. But I couldn't. There was a lot happening. My run this morning, I'm really happy about as well. Someone told me that there is a 10-kilometer race this Saturday. And I'm considering it. It's a Discovery 10K at Century City. And I'm like, maybe. I don't know. I haven't been prepping for it, so I'll have to see. Gonna get back now and probably just snack on something. I was like encouraging myself, saying, whatever I'd like when I get home, I can have like dates and tea or whatever just to get myself through the cold. It was very, very cold, like to the point of like pain, like it was a bit sore. So I guess that's how you know it's a bit beneficial, hopefully. Anyways, I just got caught catching me vlogging here. Yeah, Shelly's gonna drive back. Almost time for her driver's license test, which is gonna be next week. She is prepared. Nighttime, just past 8. I haven't stretched yet, but settled down, showered, just unwinding after quite a busy day. Made my smoothie for tomorrow. It's looking gorgeous. I actually did pumpkin seeds. I think I recorded soaking them, but I did peanuts and pumpkin seeds and a bit of macadamia nut milk instead of water. That's like a nice variation. Making tea at the moment. Another bit of the organic honey bush. Yeah, then I'm gonna probably do light stretches and then some more stretches before gym tomorrow. The focus for gym, I've already done back, by, chest, tri, abs, and thigh. So maybe a bit more abs because they're not really sore. My thighs are feeling it after the run today and the incline leg presses I've been doing. My biceps is still kind of feeling it. Triceps, not as much. Chest, not as much. But that's a good sign. Like, I don't want it to be sore for many days after, just a few. And getting on top of things that I haven't. I need to go to Tiger Wheel and Tire from tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow my insurance kicks in with Discovery for the car, so I need to, within 5 days, take my car to Tiger Wheel and Tire to get that assessment done so they can install the sensor, so I can start getting those points. And yeah, just hope it passes. And it's a once-off yearly thing, so hopefully the car stays in good shape for future. Good morning. 6:30, quite late compared to when I'm usually out the house. I thought, let me keep switching it up, otherwise all my videos will be inside the house or on my normal routine. Today it's gonna be just like a mix match kind of any areas that aren't sore. So as I said, I'm probably going to be doing abs, maybe a bit of chest, and then maybe parts of my legs that aren't sore, but my quads are feeling it. That run yesterday was solid, and then I still have to do a long run tomorrow. I'm thinking about doing 15Ks, but I don't know. Then there was a run this Saturday someone told me about, but the entries have closed, so I'm not going to do that. But last year I did my first race ever, which was Tiger Run in like Durbanville Hills, Tiger Valley side. It was tough with the elevation, I'm not going to lie. But I think I'm stronger now, hopefully, and I'm thinking about doing it. It's just I need to renew my ASA number, which I'm so conflicted because I'd much rather use this to pay off debt. But then where does it end? You know, I can't use every little bit of disposable money for debt and then not have a life if I'm already doing well and putting a lot of money towards it. So I guess that's where I'm at mentally, of when I make decisions to do things. I'm like, how much value is there in it? You know, how much do I enjoy this? Because enjoyment is something you can't put a price on. But where does that end? So yeah, you just gotta be real with yourself, I guess. So I'm leaning towards maybe waiting a bit longer to do the ASA number, but at least do the Tiger Run, which is next month. I'm already nervous because 15 kilometers think it's like, I know it's at least over 500 meters elevation gain, and I know that sounds like nothing, but it's a lot when the area I live in has no elevation gain at all. It's flat. Glad I saw that skateboarder. So yeah, this weekend looks like it's probably going to be more relaxed. Shelly's out on Saturday to go to a party, and yeah, I either want to set up like a calendar for March like we usually do and look at all the things we've already committed to, so there's no clashing, and I can see where I'm able to fit more things, but also follow up on other things I've been trying to follow up on in the week. So yeah, made me also very grateful recently. The more I drive this car, I'm grateful for such like small things we can take for granted, like health and not having to go to the doctor or being sick in a while, or my ability just in general, my fitness level, as well as like how far I've come. It's a big intersection. How far I've come from where I was when I was in my health issues and no one could help me. Those ladies crossed the road without looking. So yeah, I mean, I was looking at people on the road this morning, or just, you know, the guy who cleans the complex where we live, and it's just like small things that make me reflect on how far I've come and how much I do have and how much I can be appreciative for. Even though I want to be further, I want to earn more money, I want to, you know, have more, I would say, access to things like travel and more experiences and clear my debt faster and like things like that. But there's always a timeline, and I'm just trying to stay on a good timeline. God's timing is out of my hands, but I need to be able to listen to the signs and watch out for them as well. Sure, as expected, lots and lots of traffic, and it's like such a short distance to get home from the gym, but it's like peak time. It's kind of why on days where I'm running a bit later, I would prefer to run to gym and run back to avoid the traffic. But I ran yesterday and I need to do a long run tomorrow, so I didn't want to do 3 runs and 2 gym sessions. So yeah, today's session was quite nice. I did a bunch of abs, like straight leg raises, lots more than I usually do, but in every session I generally do them. And then I did some prone leg curls, I think it's called, for hamstring. Then I found a hip abductor and adductor machine upstairs, which is kind of what I was looking for to strengthen my trunk, as they call it. So that's one thing that can help as a runner, is to have a strong trunk. So yeah, that's one of them. And I was doing some of those, just taking it very easy because I've never done that machine before. I also did some seated shoulder raises, I don't know if that's what you call them, and incline leg press as well, because I really want to target those glutes as one of the trunk muscles. And yeah, now I'm testing the legs with my clutch on this car, creeping forward. Sure, but people drive so badly in traffic. It's actually insane. I was at a 4-way stop street, but every lane was basically backed up with traffic, so no one could move. Mainly horizontally, and the one I was at, I was going right to come onto this road, but there was no space, so you just stay and you let people go straight who wants to go straight, or you wait for the robots to move so the gap opens. But then the guy behind me overtook me, and as he's overtaking me halfway through the road, breaking the rules, a space opened up on the right. But then right after him, someone else from the left went to, I actually stopped before. And it's just one person breaks the rules, and it's just like a domino effect breakdown of all civilization. So then I squeezed across, but it wasn't ideal, and then obviously I look like I've done something wrong when other people, you can't see what came before, you know what I mean? So it's a good lesson, I guess, as well, to assume the best, because you don't know if somebody did like the best they could in a situation. Yeah, I really want to try stop saying as much, by the way. Almost 7:30. Should be back in the next, I don't know, 10 minutes. All I have to do is get across the main road here. Then breakfasts. I'm going to be the only team leader in for the rest of the week. So I heard back from my colleague, and she's out for the rest of the week. So yeah, got to be there for the team, do as much as I can to support them, make sure everything's running smoothly, also get some things I need done. But hopefully today I can take breaks, and force myself. I'm usually good with them. I think ever since I've got a car, now I do things that are like outside of the way, like going to gym. It's not like it takes up much more of my time, but a run straight from home back to home is shorter. It's shorter than driving to gymming, and then driving back home. The drive each way is the extra bit, which is like 20 minutes extra, which I could be spending on, a walk or breakfast or prepping my day, journaling, whatever it may be. I'm just zooming out on my day, and I'm wondering what's changed recently, because I would walk a lot during the day. I would journal before work or whenever I get a gap, and I haven't journaled in going on a week now. And I'm not getting as many steps as you can imagine having a car. And I told myself when I get a car, I would keep the steps going. Like, I'm still getting over 5,000 a day, but it used to be over 10 or more a day. Okay, quickly did a bunch of dishes, got some washing going. Gonna take out the trash, cut a sweet melon, and I've got my active greens here in my Kruger National bamboo cup. This stuff is actually super tasty. Folded some washing. I'm gonna hang the other washing when it's done, and then get the day going. As you can see, got a bunch of sweet melon again. Now today I got to go to Tiger Wheel and Tire to install that sensor, but I also want to do some research of like any other things I need to do at the same time. Got a bunch of stuff going on here. We got some nuts, got some dates, got some mango, and some of that coconut flaxseed porridge with a little bit of cinnamon and peanut butter. So going wild, but it's gonna taste so good.